Good morning, everybody. I want to welcome you here to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. We're back here on day number 21 of our favorite rock bands by the letters. Today's letter, of course, is K. I don't think this is going to be any surprise who some of the bands are here, but generally speaking, popular bands, I think. So normally what we do here is, because Ben came up with the idea and then I kind of put this all together, I'm going to give his picks first, because obviously he's in Australia, he can't be giving those picks right now. And then I'll give my picks, and it's hopeful that you will put your own picks in the comment section below. So the first pick his picks are, and what we're doing is I'm giving you his first and second pick and then an honorable mention. I'm going to do the same with mine. If you want to do the same with yours, or if you want to do more than one honorable mention, you're welcome to it. So the number one band for him was Kansas. I have a couple of Kansas albums. This is one of them. Both of the ones I have are probably the two most well-known albums. This is The Point of No Return. Actually, amazing album. It's got probably my favorite Kansas song on it. I'm not a huge fan of Kansas. I don't really follow them, but I do like some of their more well-known stuff. So this is Kansas number one for him. Number two is King Crimson. Thought I would give some of my albums who I haven't gotten to yet a little bit of a video play here. So this is Stainless and Bible Black. Definitely will be an album that I'm looking forward to hearing. All of those ones from that period I'm looking forward to. So that'll be number two for him. His number three, of course, not any surprise. I chose this album because I think it fell in the time period where he was probably more familiar with, because he was born in the time period when he was probably been about 10 when this album came out, so it would have been more fresher for him, so I just picked it out. Creatures of the Night, great album. Love the cover. This is the band kind of returning a little bit to that heavy sound of their albums. Maybe this might actually be their heaviest studio album. So Kiss, that's his honorable mention. Now, we're going to go to my top three. So my first one is going back to Kiss. I love this album. I like this band's era here more. I was probably 10 when this album came out. Maybe I was 11. Might have been 11, actually. So I decided to pick it because it was my first ever album. It's probably still one of my favorite by Kiss as well. At least the one in which they're all on. Okay, my second band, of course, King Crimson. I do like this album quite a bit. Those first two albums, I think, to me, are still their best two at this point in time, because I'm only up to their fifth album I've done. So I've done their first five, and I've got a whole bunch more to listen to, and they will all go in my playlist one at a time. But this is great cover, great album, lots of stuff on here I like a lot. So that's my number two. My number one, my honorable mention goes to The Knack. I may like this album as much as any of those other bands, those other albums that I showed you. However, they only had the one great album, and they had another one that wasn't so bad. But that album was so good that they got to go in my honorable mentions. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of our favorite albums by the letters. If you want to put yours in the comment section below, you can do that. Don't forget the notification bell above my head. Also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Those are much appreciated. And we will see you again tomorrow, where we'll be doing the letter L. So take care and have a good one. Goodbye.